The collapse of the Silicon Valley sperm bank was a
We
real
should have seen that. I saw that coming.
Literally coming. Yeah. We literally got there. 1, 2, 3.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Guys, Verity crafts clothes that feel as good as the day at the beach. We know we have all the Verity clothes, and they are backed by their guarantee of quality. Summer starts with Verity. Look good and stay cool with effortless, warm weather styles with their tees, shorts, swim. We have all these things. Swim and more. You'll be ready for whatever season this season throws.
And I love this. Started by twin brothers Alex and Mike in 2013 as a beach house on wheels, the brand is now celebrating 10 years of great clothes and good vibes this year.
Their ongoing partnership with Native designers supports Native communities while helping end appropriation in fashion. Every piece is designed to be a lifetime favorite, and if anything happens along the way, Verity will replace or fix your clothes for life, no matter what.
I love the stuff, and you talk about the Native American collection. I've got so many of those long sleeve shirts and Native American shirts. I just wore up in Alaska. People were like, "Where'd you get this?" The Native American fleece, the good feather fleece.
These clothes are comfortable. They look good. You can dress them up. You can wear them down if you just want to be casual. They kind of span the spectrum. You always feel comfortable and good. I always say these are the kind of clothes you want to travel in because they're your most comfortable clothes, and then you can go off the plane and out for the night in these clothes, and that's what makes them so special.
Just great designs, really.
And they're
cool
a
stuff.
family business, and it's twins, and Randy and I know these guys personally. We love their brand.
I'm going to say this, the all-day short that they have, which also can double as a swimsuit, which is incredible. Just their stuff is functional as well, too. You were going to say, Jay, they're twin brothers. We really
It's a family business. We appreciate how much they love each other and how much their families have rallied around it.
And they love this show. They sponsor the show, so support them because they support us. And Verity is giving all Dumb People Town listeners an amazing deal, 20% off your order, Dan.
Yep, head to veritybrand.com/DPT and use the code DPT20. That's DPT20 at checkout.
Hey guys, want to talk to you about Lectric e-bikes. They
listen
are
up, people.
Incredible. I don't know if you've ever driven or ridden an electric bike, and specifically a Lectric e-bike.
Yeah.
They are incredible.
They're
They're designed so well. They're really cool, easy, and they make everything fun. I mean, from quick store trips to outdoor adventures, Lectric e-bikes created a mode of transportation that anyone can ride.
Yeah.
Even your dad. So Father's Day, right around the corner. Let's get on this, people.
Yeah, give him something that he's really going to love. The charges last so long on these. You can get around. You can have so much fun. They're just really like the best, most fun way to travel in your neighborhood or out in the wilderness. They include rides from the effortlessly fun XP Lite to a highly capable cargo e-bike called the Expedition.
Yeah, and Jay, the cost is less.
It's so much less than the competition. These are foldable. They ship free. They come fully assembled, so you don't have to like sit there for days and try to put it together. This is a right out of the box, and you're on the road and you're having fun.
So I love this idea as a gift for dad. So celebrate your dad. Give him the freedom that comes with a Lectric e-bike. Visit lectricebikes.com to learn more and explore the epic models Lectric has to offer. That's LECTRICE bikes.com. Check it out. Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population you. Population Walsh.
Maddie, move your car, Walsh.
Your man under the bus, Matt Walsh. I'll never forget that story.
That story on your turkey.
You told us that story on this show back in like 2017.
Yeah,
and
that was a
terrified me.
Bad choice. And I shared that. I don't think I've shared that anywhere else.
You were going in to like check your luggage, and then
you laid down underneath.
No,
I was
willingly
stuck
made
hitchhiking and in Yugoslavia or some country, and I broke in English. I'm like, I need to get, and he's like, I got no seats, but you can go here. And he lifted it up, and his pillow was down there, and a book, and a light, and he seems like he used it. So I'm like, fine, I'll do it. And for the next 3 or 4 hours, I was trapped underneath a bus and just losing my mind.
Terrified. That's like a coffin. That is like. I'm sorry.
All I could think of the car, the bus rolling, and they get everyone off, and they go, all right, just trash it.
There's
nobody left on the bus.
Yeah.
drive it off a cliff.
I couldn't.
All the passengers,
a washer, and you're just like, oh god, I'm now swallowing.
I couldn't ride in the arch. I got out of the pod with them. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Have you ridden to the top of the arch? You know,
I don't think I have.
St. Louis.
They keep calling it an elevator. It's a pod.
tiny
It's an enclosed pod that you're
Dan's like, nope, I know my limitations.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know that I would.
Well, here's the good news that since that time that you were on this show and you're back on this show, you got a new podcast. We'll talk about all that stuff.
Can't wait.
Little Ziggy Sklar dust on my lap.
Birthday cake over here.
Birthday cake over here for your
So
kid.
May is the gauntlet of birthdays. We have Mother's Day, then Morgan's birthday, then Jude's birthday today, and then Emmy's birthday in about a week. And that is a cake, actually, that because it has coconut, nobody was going to eat it. So it was an extra cake. So the kids said, can we hit the extra cake to try it? And then we have a cake coming tonight. So I'm like, I'll just bring it on the show for a conversation piece. I'm not going to make anyone eat it.
No,
but it's
I
sitting
would
there in the middle.
But I did bring plates and forks.
So the good
100%
news
take a
is
bite of
that
it.
as dumb as that cake is, it's not even as close to as dumb as the world has gotten.
Oh my God.
The world
Oh, continues to be dumb. That's
It
so
continues to
thankfully
be
we have
dumb
a show.
stories. Continue to get sent to us. Jay's got the first one, and there's a new way that we do it. Dan had all the stories last time. We each get to do a story this time. Me and Jason and Dan. So Jay's
You
gonna start
still
us
are
off.
in the position of just goofing on
Just
everything.
relax.
we bring up.
Okay.
All right. So I'll do. This was sent in by Carlene McDermott at She Be Carlene.
Carlene, one of
She's
our favorite.
best.
She's like a stringer for us at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Researcher.
She's
Yeah,
a
totally.
research
Yeah.
department onto herself.
She finds them.
And there is a question in the headline, so I will try my best not to reveal it.
believe
'cause
in
we'll
you.
ask- Okay.
Like Dan's so good for years and years of doing it. He knows exactly what to gloss over because it might be a guessing game later.
Yeah.
We'll be like, so anyway, this 32-year-old. Wait, no.
Why did I do that?
what?
All right. So, prolific sperm donor reveals he doesn't have a sex life despite fathering
A ton of kids.
a bunch of kids, and we'll guess how many he fathered.
Okay.
All right. A serial sperm donor.
Yeah,
Did
it's
we,
not really the same thing.
do we call serial
sperm?
sperm donor?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do it frequently on a regular basis.
I mean, I guess
You have
it's
a hobby?
to counterbalance a serial killer. Someone was telling me that there aren't any serial killers.
There's one in Austin right now.
I know. Someone's trying to convince
Some
me
people
of that.
say because the internet and television has made serial killers more educated about how to get away with it.
Oh.
There's so much true crime and
Yeah.
things that people get caught with.
Yeah.
That unless-
Serial killers are still out there.
Right.
But they're just
They're more schooled.
And unless they have that compulsion to like want to be
Or they don't
caught,
have
or
a-
like like
Yes.
the Zodiac had that, even though
Yeah.
they didn't catch him. But like where they want to engage with the cops and want, like they
Or they're not
enjoy
willing
that.
to pay for cable.
Right. The streamers.
Yeah,
that's
the
the real
streamers.
problem.
If you own, and I'm not into podcasts. Oh well, you would learn
Or
a lot.
podcasts.
You would learn a
My
lot.
favorite murder.
The man has fathered multiple children around the globe and has revealed that his sex
Around the
life
globe?
around the globe is
Yeah.
non-existent.
Well, I
as
mean, he doesn't have to travel around the globe. Just his
His sperm
does.
can
Yeah.
travel around the globe.
Can you
Ship
mail
it.
Can you ship sperm?
Sure.
No,
Or some dry ice.
You got to be in the bank.
You can get a pizza from Chicago. You can get sperm
that's
to
a great
Europe.
point.
Yeah, what's that called? Gold belly or whatever.
Yeah,
I
it is?
love Gold Belly.
Jay loves Goldbelly.
I get bagels from Queens off of Gold Belly. The best I've ever had.
I get sperm
Utopia
from India.
bagels.
Is that weird?
You have to. None of you have done a sperm bank. I haven't done a sperm bank. I don't know if any of us
never.
know. I'm sure we know somebody who has without whether we know it
sure.
or not.
Well-
but I think you have to be in the bank. Like some people
Yeah,
take their
I think they
trips
wanna witness-
to like see waterfalls or
They
golfing
don't want
or
you
whatever.
bringing it in.
Yeah, so he's had to
Go
go
in.
around the world with the intent
Well,
of
the Silicon Valley, the collapse of the Silicon Valley sperm bank was a
That was
real
a-
Yeah.
we
that
should
was
have
a
seen
real
that.
Should've seen that.
I
disaster.
saw that coming.
literally coming. Yeah. We literally got there 1, 2, 3.
He okay, so he's that committed to helping others.
Yeah.
He claims that while he is being altruistic, he feels that his life has become robotic and that masturbation has become a chore.
So who did that to you? Who put a gun to your head and said, "You go do"?
who put a
this?"
gun to your
Nobody.
penis and
And
made
said,
you do
"You
that?
go do this"?
Nobody.
That's what they call the golden handcuffs. You got good money,
Yeah.
but you're not happy. And
Right.
you're
Not happy
I mean,
at all.
So
look,
that's the golden hand job.
it's the golden
what
hand,
it's
the
called,
golden
the
hand
golden hand
job.
Kyle Gordian, I won't tell you his name. He's from California.
It's a Kyle, though.
Kyle Gordian.
As Kyle Kinane says.
Kyle Gordian,
No
the human-
Kyles live past 50.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, there's no old Kyles.
You know, Kyle, he's 86.
You
No, I
either-
don't.
right.
There is no old
Right,
Kyle.
he says like you either die in a skateboarding accident or murdered, but you're not. There's no old Kyles.
They had
Or-
a thing in Texas where they gathered all Kyles to have the world record for the most people.
Shut up.
Did they?
This past weekend. Yeah.
No way.
Come on.
Yeah. To gather the most people with the same name in one city, and it was you had to have Kyle as your legit first name on some certified ID.
Was it Kyle, Texas? Like done in
I don't. It might have been. I don't know.
Kyle,
That
Texas.
does feel appropriate.
Well, this is at Kyle Gordy 1234.
Wait, you're plugging him?
I am on Instagram.
Okay.
He's raked up followers online for his controversial hobby as a sperm donor.
Does he
It's
have
not a
more
hobby
followers
anymore.
than children? That's my question.
Oh no,
He probably
Let me guess.
does.
No.
Followers than children, not more.
Did you look at his followers?
He has more followers than children.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine. In
I'm
a
guessing.
bid to help struggling families, he offers his services for free, and has
Saint.
revealed that he is often inundated with messages from women who want to have his kids. So this has got to be an ego thing, right?
Yeah.
He likes people
I want to
needing
get
him.
Can we get the stats on this guy? Like a
good.
D1? What is he?
We're gonna.
Is he, because he's offering it free, is he his own bank? Or is he still going through
I think
an
you-
aggregator of sperm? You
I
know
bet
what I mean?
he's his own bank.
That's even shadier.
Oh yeah, like it's an arrangement,
What's the
which
conversion
means he's
rate?
probably.
How strong is his
That's a
dollar?
good question
so to
too.
speak?
He's probably got that Baratheon seed.
Hey, previously,
Game of Thrones? No. Okay.
No.
I got it.
I don't watch Game of Thrones. Never
Sure
seen
did.
it, not once.
Not once.
And
Are you for real?
And even I know that the ending was disappointing.
Yeah.
You did.
You know what? It's Game of Thrones. Just sit back and watch the
Jay,
greatest
you've
show.
never
Like,
seen
don't
it?
complain about the last season.
The
Jay,
last
They
episode
gave
was
us the
terrible.
greatest show.
Jay,
Just
how do
let
you-
them do
Battle
what
of the
they want.
You've never seen it, and you think the last episode?
Did you know they just did like a Battle of the Bastards, like Game of Thrones live symphony thing? It's insane. It was
Really?
it's like the most beautiful.
Hold on a second,
You
Jay.
would love
What did
Jay.
it feel like? What do you think it was like the last
episode?
Like, and you've never seen even a second of this.
Like
This is like Siskel and Dumber.
a brother and sister having sex and getting pushed out of a window.
No, you've never seen it.
That's like season one.
I'm sorry.
That's the pilot.
That's the end. I never saw it. All right. Here we go. Previously, he opened up how he's been trying new methods of donating his tadpoles through in vitro fertilization.
They said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a collaboration with an IVF clinic in the Philippines.
Okay.
Where are you getting your IVF from? Down in the Philippines.
Well, that seems like it'll
Just
probably
feels convenient like that.
Hey.
In case anything goes wrong, they're really easy to contact.
So he's shipping it to him.
Shipping it to
Yeah,
the Philippines.
he's outsourced.
Wow.
Kyle
Dry ice.
he said that his sex life has become non-existent due to his goodwill gesture of helping others, and that the practice as well as the masturbation has become a chore.
Hey, what do you do? What's his name?
Stop.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
No one's got a gun to your head.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, what are you doing this weekend? Making more people.
He said, I think I've
go.
masturbated so many times now, it's started to feel quite robotic and repetitive.
What are you, 14?
Well, a 14-year-old, it doesn't feel
That's true. They got a whole life.
they've got-
robotic for them.
I don't have any pity for him. You can leave anytime.
That's right.
You can.
Do you think this guy's 32 or 72?
I bet he's.
We're gonna guess.
I know, but
bet
I'm
his
already
30s is
feeling
a
it
good-
out.
Correction, you can jerk off anytime you like, but you can never leave.
You can always. All right, here we go. I don't have a sex life outside of donating. It's completely non-existent. As one of the reasons I don't go out and have sex is because I want to save it up and give the best possible chance for pregnant. You're a martyr. You're a jerk-off martyr.
You're a population
Stop
martyr.
being like everybody. The world's conspiring against your sperm.
I wish I didn't have to do this. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I have no sympathy.
I abstain until I donate so I can build up my sperm count and release it upon donating for best success. I also don't want to risk having sex with random women and getting an STD. So there's lots of responsibility on my shoulders, and I'm not going to take any chances.
No, there's not. You can't impose.
This is my
This is
job,
like when my
guys.
mom would like try to make a big deal out of something and then bitch about how she had to do all this work. And I'm like, Mother, I love you, but you signed up for this on the sheet you created.
Right.
I got to take all these. You got to tell me the name of the baskets because I don't
Longer
know.
burger baskets.
I got to get
Don't
all
even.
these longer burger baskets and put them all together.
I got to take them all back and return them. Well, who got them in the
Who
first
got them
place?
in the first place?
I did.
You got them, Mom.
Right.
What?
Right.
Dinner is taking 9 hours. I said we could order in.
The Tim
all are cool
Robinson
with that.
sketch in the hot dog. We all are going to try to figure out who did this. You are your own hot
dressed
dog.
like a hot dog.
Yeah, that's
weird.
grandiosity insanity, right? Or delusional.
Yeah.
Delusions of grandeur. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like forgetting who made him do it.
Before I used to date and have sex, but I chose to give it up to help other women and their families. But it's all become so robotic now, I don't have the need to do either in my own time. I prefer traveling over donating, and that's now my main hobby. But I'll continue doing this for as long as women need me. He thinks he's a superhero.
Yeah,
You
wild.
think women need me all over this globe, Matt?
There's a lot of people who would probably give their seed for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, the first question for this guy, if you are looking for a donor, is: are you a narcissist?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, and
this
that's-
answer is yes.
And that's actually a trait you don't want in your child.
100%.
A delusional thinking narcissist
Right.
is something you don't want in your child. That's a vote for not taking.
Don't take this guy's
Don't
seed.
take the free one.
Right.
There's a reason it's free.
There's a
Guess what
reason it's
comes
free.
with it? Narcissism.
Nothing
Yeah.
is free in
Get
this
the,
world.
get the
you're
sperm
paying.
from a guy who's like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. You want
I'm
that
so
guy who just
curious
kinda
about
rolls
his
with the-
traits. Like, is he intelligent,
Right.
IQ, tall?
Right.
What's his
Good
like,
beard,
I bet he's
shaved
good
head.
looking, and that's probably.
In order to ensure that he's fully focused on his newfound passion, Kyle has revealed that he no longer travels across the globe just to donate. Now he expresses that he's more willing to help potential clients if they travel to him and wherever he's chosen to go sightseeing. He has also started to ask more questions about the people he donates to ensure that they will be good parents to his child. It's not your kid.
child.
That's
It's not your
done.
kid. It is not your
That's
kid.
done. You don't get to ask
All
me
right,
what I'm
meet
going
me
to.
at Mount Rushmore in June. I'll find a bathroom in the state park.
You don't get to ask me what I'm
There's a
going to do with
glory
this
hole and all that
blanket
stuff.
when
Yeah.
I'm checking out at Kohl's. This isn't your responsibility.
I'm asking questions about their work, mental health, financial situation, and parenting attitudes. As long as the woman ticks the boxes and can care for the child without any issues, then I will happily help.
I think this guy is
This guy's got
gaslighting
a-
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This guy has a God complex, right? He's
Yeah.
like, I've created these population in my own image.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably talks about how he almost joined the military.
Oh, yeah. He's chalked up his tip-top sperm to his updated daily routine, saying, I've been sleeping a lot more recently, especially during winter. I think a good sleep...
What are you, hibernating?
Good sleep helps, and
Let's
I
not
try to
forget,
get as many
someone
naps
interviewed
as
this
possible.
guy.
I reckon I'm sleeping about 10 hours per day, sometimes more if needed. Avoiding stress where possible has also helped with my sperm. How do you know?
Yeah.
More than 10 is a sign of depression. I'm just gonna tell you
100%.
that.
That's
That's
right.
also coming
100%.
with that
Yes.
DNA pool.
Can't get out of
In
bed.
the next month, there are how many more women who are interested in him donating?
Wait, you're having us guess?
Yeah, just guess. He's
In the
already
next
got how
month?
many lined up for next
Lined
month?
I wish I
up for
knew
next
how old
month.
he was.
30? Can you do one a day? What do you think?
I'm going to go 100.
Well, he's acting like he can.
I'm going to say 100.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can jerk off a
That's-
couple.
that's-
30, 100. what
But
do
if
you
he's doing 3.3 times a day,
Yeah.
he has to be young.
No way.
He would have to be.
You can't refill a fertile batch of semen
No.
like that.
I'm gonna say he has 22. And
yeah,
that's
like that's probably a smarter guess.
It's only 3, but still. But he's very
now I think he's
selective now. All right. While his dating life is non-existent, Kyle has admitted that he's open to a relationship and kids with the right person, although she would have to accept his unique hobby. So he's like, when I meet my wife, I'm not going to stop making kids for other people.
And by the way, I already don't want to have sex.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's like having a third person in the marriage. A little bit.
Or
'Cause you're
many more
saving
people.
Yeah.
Right.
You're saving a lot of yourself.
Third
Can you
baby.
what wife would accept that? None of our wives would accept that. None of our wives, not for 1 minute.
You're going to where? To meet someone? To give
To
them
drop
your
off your
sperm?
own seed.
Wait, you want me to help you judge if this woman's fit to raise your baby?
honey,
don't know.
did you book my tickets on Expedia? Wait, now she's booking his tickets?
I'm going to the Great Wall. I'm meeting 4 people. And I'm going to have to jerk off 4
I'm gonna be
times.
honest with you guys. Part of me thinks I can fix it.
I can get him
And
to-
there is someone who's
There is
like,
a woman
I
out
can
there
get
that
him to stop.
I can get him to
I
stop.
can get him to stop. I'll be the one where he only gives his sperm to me. That's right. Watch, Becky. Watch me, Becky. I can do this. Previously, he revealed how he helped women in the Ukraine conceive her child.
good. So now he's
gave
making
birth
it
on
about the
same
war?
day.
He's helpless to
Yeah,
Ukraine.
yeah.
Guys, I gotta put people on the front line.
I'm thankful to
This
Kyle
war could
for,
go a long time.
for making my dreams come true. We're going to have 2 guesses on this
Okay, let's hear it.
punk ass bitch.
Wow.
How many children has he sired? Let's start there.
And it's true he sired Secretary.
Can I ask how long he's been doing it, or we don't know?
I don't know, but
I feel like age would give us an idea.
do you want to do age first?
I do either one. Whatever
which do you want to do
Let's
first?
do age first.
Age
All right,
first, because that
and then
might
we'll do the
inform the
number.
other.
All right. What do you think?
How old do
Matt?
you think he
He's
is?
30,
Kyle.
so I'll say 36.
36.
I was going to say 39. Dan,
39.
did I take
What do you
that
say,
from
Dan?
you?
Well, it's definitely not 20s.
No
I'm going to
way.
go 48 years old.
No.
48 years old.
Okay.
Good. This is the end.
This
is the end.
This
He's
is
only
the
got
end of his
3 lined up
productivity.
this month, but he still feels this responsibility. He's made this his whole identity.
Right.
Yeah.
This is his identity, Dan.
Sure,
You're
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like those people with bumper stickers. This is like his whole identity.
So I ask this all the time. When
We
you
get it.
meet
You like
somebody,
national parks.
When you meet somebody new at a party, what's the first thing you say about yourself? To
I'm
them
from Rochelle,
if they don't
Illinois.
know?
About me?
Yeah, it's like if someone's like, "Hey, this is my friend so and so," and they don't know you from TV or stuff you've done. What's the first thing you say
God.
about yourself?
That's a great. I don't know. I don't have a standard go-to.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you now, and I'll just say, "Hey, man,
We're at a party.
Yeah, hey,
I'm-
we don't know
I
you.
say my name.
Okay,
Matt.
Matt, and I say,
What are you into,
Tell
Matt?
me
What
something
do you
about
do?
yourself.
Tell
Yeah.
me something about. I live in Toluca Lake.
Yeah, he got
Looks
3
like-
kids.
I got some kids. I'm a dad.
A dad. So I think dad's maybe first. Where
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
from? I'm from Chicago.
Oh yeah,
originally.
from Chicago.
I'm out
It's always
here.
a good conversation.
Well, it's just like usually it's led by a question.
Right,
Somebody
but I
comes out.
mean-
I love
But
comedy,
what will
whatever.
like come out? I'm more like, who do you know here?
Who do you know here?
I'm always like trying to get
What's
the
the
context.
connection? Yeah, context.
What would you
How do you
guys
know the
say?
birthday boy? Like that would be
you
more
guys
of my.
are you guys are quick to like sports. Or St.
We
Louis
just met a
stuff.
bunch of people in Alaska, and it was.
I
Like,
think I
super
say
fun.
like I'm originally from St. Louis. I have kids. I have a twin brother. Like I'd
Okay.
start with those kind of things,
Okay.
and I'd
Go-
maybe say I do comedy.
you do comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
like
right,
that's
those
probably
would be in the range.
Yeah.
all those
Okay.
things. This guy is definitely like I donate sperm. Like
Yeah.
that's the beginning and end
Oh
of
no,
all
he'll
the
tell
things
you
he says.
exactly how many kids he's made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you made any kids? I mean, like,
36, 39.
I say it's 39.
48.
Jake, 48.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your answers in because this motherfucker is 31 years old.
Oh, my original.
Dan, you were
32,
right.
Yeah.
He's
right.
been working
Yeah.
overtime.
How many children, we'll end story number 1 on this. How many children
Has he sired?
has he
31. He
sired?
can't be more than 10 years in, right? I mean, he could be. but
31.
It's got to be around 10 years in. He's got 3 lined up for the next month, but he's also kind of he's got
I'll
one.
say 350.
Yeah.
350?
He's got half a shaft out of the game. So
That's high. I'm going to go down. I'm going to say 301.
301.
Just to make the number prices right.
Yeah,
I like
Price
that
is
guess.
Right.
Yeah,
So
well,
that
that's
no one will
fair.
get
Fair.
300.
yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna say 250.
Good bet.
250.
That's a better guess.
Nah. He might have 500.
I'll go 100.
100.
I know. I don't like that because it's definitely not going to be 100.
No.
Okay.
I'll go 86.
86.
Good.
All right. Get your answers in.
Thank you,
This
Colleen
guy-
McDermott.
Thank you, Carleen McDermott. This guy Kyle has sired 57 children.
Wow,
Oh,
Daniel,
Dan is
still
on
a
it.
lot.
And you're close, but it's 57 is still a lot of kids.
That
yes.
To have-
4 is a lot of kids.
That's like one.
You said you had 6 brothers and sisters.
Yes.
That's a lot of kids.
that's one LAUSD classroom full of kids.
Yeah, it is.
57. yeah.
Based on the percentage of how well you are in tune with what your kids are up to, what percentage of your childhood do you think your parents had no idea where you were?
What
Because
percentage of what?
Your childhood, do you think your parents had no idea where
I
you were?
mean, both of our parents.
Because it's so
worked.
different now, but I
We were
feel like
latchkey
my generation,
kids.
your guys' generation, there was a lot of time
rough,
where
yeah.
my mom had no. And in 6, 7
40.
kids, you're relying on other kids to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, don't let
You-
them jump on
older
rocks. I'll see you
brothers
guys
were
later.
taking care of you. We had
40
like
to 50.
40 to
Yes.
50% of the
40%
time.
of the time.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
idea. No.
Like a rough idea.
Your
No,
kids
I
are.
will say,
Your
like,
kids are around 7% of
If
the
that
time.
guy comes to me at a party and says, "Yeah, I've been doing it for 12 years," and he throws out the number 56,
You would definitely try and mess.
I would be like, "I'm
Only
not that
50.
impressed."
Right.
Only 56.
12 years?
Get
Come
to,
on.
Get to stepping.
Barely 5 a
Yeah,
year.
yeah, that's what I'm
barely
saying.
5
like,
a year.
Sounds like you're not in that big a demand.
Matt Walsh would be like, "Are you taking a lot of time off between? And what
Did you have an injury in there? Were you on the IR
do you-
for a while?
I'm sorry. Do you have carpal tunnel? Because
you
I
pull
assume
something?
Because he's so self-important. Like,
Well,
people are
he's-
constantly asking for his seat.
So he's
You
going
would
to argue.
think-
So you know what he's going to say back to you to try and one up you in that
You know he
moment.
will.
I'm selective.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
he
just
is.
give
He
it to
asks
anyone. It's
people all
not
these
about.
questions.
How many of you refused is my next question.
It's not about quantity.
I
It's,
refuse.
it's
I
about
refuse.
quality.
I
You're like,
refuse.
Is it about quality?
Yeah, I'll if there's someone I meet and I like them at first and then they don't like me, I'll jerk off onto the floor in front of them.
Stop it.
I'll put it right on the floor in front of them.
Everybody
Be like, not
stop
for
it
you.
right now. All right, there you go. Story number 1, down the books. When we come back, hey, guess what? Matt Walsh has a new podcast.
Let's go.
The great Tim Simons. I'm so excited about this. We'll talk all about it on the other side of the break. Dan's got the next story. It's Dumb People Town with Matt Walsh. Don't go anywhere. Hey, Townies, welcome back to Dumb People Town. We are so happy to be back. Daniel's literally eating the cake. Is that breakfast, Dan?
Dan is
It's not
having
bad. That's a Costco cake. There's supposedly a little coconut in there, but I didn't really
I
taste
don't
it.
taste that
and a
either.
little
I love
cocaine.
coconut.
Dan, are
That's
you?
why the kids, Morgan read the ingredients. She's like, coconut, nobody's going to eat it. I'm like, all right.
So he's basically
anybody
having
would
his
know.
cake and eating it too.
Yeah, Dan.
Do you notice how the kids took the balloons off, by the way? The frosting balloons are taken.
By the way, sometimes you need a good Ralph's.
The Ralph's sheet cake is
like
unreal.
a good
that's how you get through a
supermarket
breakup.
sheet cake because they're like, we don't care that we're.
Did you just gloss over Dan's great comment?
That's how you get over a breakup.
That's how you get through a breakup. Dan, I'm gonna take
Sheet cake. Dude, 100%. You know I love you.
I mean, that is how you get over a breakup. But they're just not afraid to use like food coloring that's like been banned.
Oh, yeah, it's not good for you, but it's
Been
delicious.
banned.
No, all of it has like radon in it.
Sometimes your heart hurts so bad you have to eat yesterday's cake.
Well, before we get into Dan's story, let's do a quick run around the room and just let people know what we have.
Where are you
going
guys
on.
going to be?
So we were, by the way, we were just in Minneapolis. I don't know when this is going to drop. We were just in Minneapolis. Great shows at Acme Comedy Company. What an
One of the best clubs in the
amazing
country.
city. Great,
5
and we
club.
got to be with our buddy Nate Abshire. He you know what
Love
he did
Nate.
for us? He threw a barbecue for us, and it was like the whole Minneapolis all the comedy scenes and the young comedians and stuff. We all kind of hung out and had a barbecue. It was so nice. And then we were in Alaska, which was really cool. We're going to San Francisco at the end of July. We're doing Cobb's Comedy Club for 2 nights, just a
Cobb's.
Friday and Saturday.
Another
I
good
think
club.
the 21st and 22nd.
We're doing a show at the Comedy Store on June 14th.
Tag
June
it.
14th, we're doing Tag It, which is a great show. You will love this, and you'll be like, this is the essence
the
of you guys.
premise?
So the
It's
premise
just
is
that you talk
stand-ups
about
do their
what you say to
sets.
people. This is their entire relationship with every comic when they get off stage. Now they're doing it on stage.
So comic does their set. Randy and I are off to the side as they're doing it. We're quickly writing,
tags.
improvising tags for their whole set. We keep them on stage and we pitch them all the tags, and they can take them away with them and use them in their act.
And many have used. And,
Like
and
script doctors, kind of.
kind of
You're pitching
punch
them.
ups, but like on the fly.
You know what's funny? When I watch stand-up, I often want to give people that, but I don't want to offend.
So we think that too.
Like, I don't have an ego about it. Like, I'm not better than you, but I like you guys. I can watch something and go, oh, there's so much here you didn't even dig in.
So the way we approach it, that's such a great point. The way we approach it is, hey, I love this bit you were doing here, and in my mind, I thought you were going to go this
Yes.
way. Which, by the way,
No one
I
ever
love what
gets
you're
offended.
doing. But what if you took it this way? This is my pitch to you. Take it or leave it. We always are like, take it or leave it.
That's a great workshop. I love that.
It's really fun.
and it's
kind
a
of
huge. It's like a very. It's exciting, but like we're on the spot the whole night because if we just
And the
sit
crowd
there,
gets to see a glimpse of what happens in the green room.
and so many
you
different
guys
styles.
are good writers.
Thank you.
You are very good.
Thank you.
writers.
And we love a tag and we love jokes.
And by the way, so many different styles. So Aparna's going to be on the show, and Doug Benson's going to be on the show,
Doug.
and I mean Ian Edwards is going to be on the show. So very different kinds.
If I was
of
in town, I would just come to watch. That's a great show.
you crushed.
You
the
were
first one.
fantastic.
So that's on June
I did
14th.
crush.
June 14th, all superscholars.com. Daniel, where can they catch you?
Dates are going to be announced this summer, but you can also check out my show every other Monday. It's called Best
So
Bet
fun.
Comedy.
We did
it's
it.
my show that I do along with the great comic Irene 2. I don't really know when this is going to drop, but go to danielvankirk.com or follow Best Bet Comedy on Instagram or myself.
Yeah.
And I think I'm coming to
Where's
places
that
like
show at?
the Cat's Crawl,
It's
over in
over
East,
by
East
Heliotrope.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like where the 101 meets Melrose. But I got stuff coming up, a whole bunch of dates in the Midwest, New York, Boston, and Austin. All that stuff's going to be announced soon. Go to danielvankirk.com. Let's talk about your show.
New
coming
podcast
back.
with Tim Simons.
It's coming back.
So Tim Simons and I did a podcast called Second in Command, and we're going to go through every episode of Veep and bring on all our friends from the show. And we took like a year off because we were very disorganized in various reasons. And now we're back here at All Things Comedy, and we just launched it like a week ago. So check out Second in Command at All Things Comedy.
How does it feel going back and rewatching, like even especially like the evolution of
It's
your character
easier.
and certainly what happens to Jonah and like
Yeah. It's a lot easier to watch something as an actor when there's like years since you made it, because you can actually watch the whole show and you're not focusing insecurely on what you did wrong or how you look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Have you-
enjoyable.
Have you guys gotten to one of my favorite things? The show I love, but talking to you about the show is when you guys would tell me you guys would do like marathon page days.
Yeah.
Like, didn't you do 36 pages?
Yeah, there was a show in season 2 with Allison Janney where we were in a house, and I think it was like 40 pages. It was like 40 plus pages.
For people who don't know, if you get
run
through
and gun.
3 pages in a day,
10
usually-
10 is like the most.
But I'm
we've
saying
ever
sometimes
done.
even just
Yeah.
a setup can be like,
Yeah. Like on a movie, like 3 to 6 is
Right.
kind of normal.
That's-
TV, maybe 10 or 12, right?
Yeah,
10 is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
depends how many cameras you got
40?
going, and if you're moving fast, you
Yeah.
can do that.
40
it's insane.
pages.
Yeah, it was dirty, just shooting it dirty, and we had everything ready to
And
go.
when you guys do the show, do you also talk about your time in Baltimore where you went and watched every movie that came out for a year?
Listen, we talk about anything that comes up. So we talk about restaurants,
What you were
Baltimore.
feeling.
Because I remember doing Bear Down during, like, you were back, and I go, what have you been doing other than the show? And you go, movies. I
Movies
just
in
watch a
every
movie
restaurant.
every day. Because it was like downstairs from your hotel, right?
Working on Veep for some years, we were just living in the hotel and going to work. That was it. Like,
That's it.
like being a stand-up on the road. You're just there to work.
Right.
And when you had off time, I would just walk downstairs. Literally in the building, there was a movie theater, and I would just, whatever time, I would see any movie.
Yeah.
And there's like a year. It's
Where
probably
you
like
saw
2013. I probably know every movie that came out. You know what I mean? Ender's Game, you name it. Stuff I would never see.
Right.
And you could get a drink. So it was like I did that and play squash.
Yeah.
You know.
Freaking beautiful. Dude, I love
Yeah.
it. So anyway, you can see it here again. Let people know the name of it. So
It's called Second in Command.
Second in Command.
Where
It's
you get
a
your
Drops
podcast.
every week?
Yeah, every Tuesday.
If
Can't
you
wait.
love Veep and you want sort of the inside poop and all the great memories of two guys who are great comics and a great listen, this is a podcast for you. Subscribe to it. Do it. All right, Daniel.
You ready?
Son. Yes.
This is funded by Liz Haggerty at Liz Haggerty.
Thank you, Liz.
A Colorado man got a back tattoo of the new Subway series logo.
You're talking about Subway, the sandwich shop, Dan?
Subway the sandwich shop.
Oh, come on.
The fact that they called it the Subway
Did
series.
Jared make him do it?
When I saw this, I was like, when was the last Subway series?
That was like New York Mets, versus
and
the Yankees.
But like, this is what Subway calls their. We'll get into it, but you know, like Subway's getting killed by Jersey Mike's.
Much
they
better
really?
sandwich.
I agree.
Oh, damn.
It's my airport
I
sandwich.
hope they're not a sponsor.
Not yet.
No, but
we can take. We can
who's the
retro
other
take it
one?
out.
It's Jersey.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
There are loyals to Jimmy John's. I
Yes,
have
Jimmy John's,
friends who love
University
Jimmy
of
John's.
Illinois, certainly around Chicago. Free Smells. When they came out here, it was a big deal. I can mess with a number 11 at Jimmy John's. That's great. But Jersey Mike's just knows what they're doing.
Consistent.
Dude, Jay and I and John Glazer, when we were working on Cheap Seats in New York, there was across from the New Yorker Hotel was a Quiznos, and we
Quiznos is not bad
went
either.
nuts for every.
To the point now, as they started closing around the country, wherever we see a Quiznos,
We'll just take a picture of it
and send it to Glazer.
Just
So solid. I haven't been to a Quiznos in years. Solid
Neither.
sandwich.
I don't think anybody has.
Toasted. They
Oh, they
were so
melted.
good
Yeah,
they
yeah.
changed the game.
Well,
it was like
I mean,
when
Potbellies came up.
There
with
it
that.
is. That's exactly. what I was
Potbellies
gonna-
came out with the melty.
Yeah.
the
Potbellies, the original Tom Clark.
Yeah, really good sandwich.
so good. All right,
Okay.
so he tattooed
maybe
this on
Lincoln.
his back.
All right, yeah, here we go. Colorado man has won free Subway sandwiches for life, and it's all thanks to his latest tattoo. Subway recently introduced its new Subway Series menu, which consists of 12 new sandwiches sold as is. The launch marks the company's biggest menu overhaul in its history and is a big departure from the customization that made the chain popular. Which now I wanted to ask you guys, and I thought about this when I was putting this together. John Doerr and I started a thing at JFL 42 back in like 2019
I think I remember
where
this.
we just asked everybody, what is
their
your
order-
Subway order?
order.
And then they had an open slot and they asked us if we wanted to do anything on stage. So we did Welcome to Subway as a show with no prep. But it's John Doerr, so you don't need anything. All you
No.
need is John Doerr.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was just genuinely asking people, and then
What
we would
is your
continually
Subway
fuck it
order?
up. What is your Subway
Well,
order? So
Rand,
I
what's-
ask you guys.
Oh no, my kids. I took them one time. We were like on a family trip driving up to Lake Tahoe, and there's like a Subway right where you get gas in Palmdale, right?
Yeah.
As right as you hit the Mojave Desert,
Great
right
song,
there.
Palmdale.
So like we went into the gas station, got gas, and they ordered Subway, and they ordered stuff that like they never eat. They never ate at the house. So they're young kids, and they're like, I'll have a turkey with some lettuce and
Can I get
some
banana
sprouts
peppers on
and
that?
some
Wow.
tomatoes.
No,
and
my
some
son's like,
Italian
"Give me
dressing." I'm
black
like,
olives.
Are you gonna
I'm like-
murder me in my sleep? Are you living a double life? Are you someone else's kid?
Vegetables?
Black olives. My son wants black olives on his Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
That's why my daughter likes Subways, because they have olives. Jersey
Really?
Mike's no olives.
That's true.
Yeah, that's her one preference for Subway.
But they have Jardinera.
Would she
don't know.
tattoo it on her back? I mean, that's the real
No, but you
question.
get a kid's meal if you tattoo your children.
That's so.
Just one.
For their life.
Not for life. No, just one.
Okay.
You only get
Feel-
one
doesn't feel
kid's
like it's
meal
worth
for a permanent.
Your kids look like Post Malone. My dad wanted a lot of sandwiches.
They were offering one sandwich. I was hungry.
You got 16 lunches.
To celebrate, Subway hosted a block party event in Las Vegas. No idea why. On Wednesday, where fans could get a tattoo of the new Subway Series logo and earn free sandwiches.
Does it
for
look
a
like the
month,
recycling thing?
For a
Is that-
month?
a year,
Oh.
or a lifetime, depending on the size and location on the body.
That is unreal.
Fans of Subway. That's you already. I was out when you said fans of
Jay,
Subway.
so
I
you're
used
at
to
a
love a
party.
cold
It's like,
cut.
Matt, what? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
No, wait,
Well,
Matt did
I'm
this.
a huge fan of Subway.
Matt did this, or maybe it
Should
was
be
more
like a delay of 24 hours, like when you buy a gun. Do you know what I mean? Like there should be a
some
state
states.
representative next to the Subway guy. Do it, man. I'll give you free sandwiches.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Hold on.
You got to come back in
It's a waiting
24
period.
hours.
Yeah, yeah,
What if you
And then-
what if you hennaed the tattoo and live with it
can't-
for a little
No,
while?
they got a sounds like they got a
They got a
witness.
full. Now, I don't know if Besser created this or you or all of you guys were in on it, but UCB had this. If you got a UCB logo
You got
tattoo,
free classes.
you got free to every show.
Oh, I don't
to
know about
every
that.
show.
Yes,
Sounds right.
We
Okay.
used to let you into any show. I was
and
an
free
intern.
and free Subway, right?
and free Subway. If
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
I
you
only
could
know
still-
Eric Appel did that. He's the only guy I know who got a UCB tattoo.
There was two people that I ever saw. One was a woman, and then one was another guy.
What a great
They would
tattoo
come to
to
a lot
get.
of shows on Tuesdays. They would come to Comedy Death Ray.
But in
Bang
our
Bang.
defense, we didn't set up a block party and have a tattoo artist.
No, but there was a lot of pressure.
You didn't have like an authenticator.
Forehead tattoo, you got a T-shirt.
Jeez.
Every time
Of
you walk through the
same
door, you
logo.
get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
the same shirt. I already
Not a
have this
UCB shirt, just any shirt we have in
I
the
don't
Lost
need any
and
more
Found.
T-shirts.
Yeah, it was a lost and found shirt. That's a-
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Guys, we want to say thank you to our sponsor, Verity. Verity is amazing. It's a family brand founded by Alex and his wife, Carrie, and his twin brother, Mike, and it channels their love of the beach lifestyle into clothing for life's greatest moments.
Verity crafts clothes that feel as good as a day at the beach, and they're backed by their guarantee of quality. Verity is giving all Dumb People Town listeners an amazing deal, 20% off your order.
So head to veritybrand.com/DPT and use the code DPT20 at checkout for 20% off your order. This is great stuff, people.
Randy and I are dads. We know that dads do a lot for their families. So we say, why not give your dad something that lasts way longer than Dad's Day golf or Dad's tie that he puts in the closet and never wears anymore? How about his very own Lectric e-bike?
Yeah, transform his day-to-day errands into fun, carefree adventures, Dan.
And you can celebrate your dad and give him all the freedom that comes with a Lectric e-bike. Visit lectricebikes.com to learn more and explore the epic models Lectric has to offer. That's LECTRICE bikes.com.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
So they host this thing in Vegas. Fans could do this. Depending on the size and location of body, they would get it for a month, a year, or a lifetime. James Kunz,
Oh, God.
K-U-N-Z. K-U-N-Z.
bad name.
Kunz.
He's a
Kunz.
Walmart grader.
Right. Kunz, up top. James Kunz of Fort Collins, Colorado.
Hey, cunts, can you grab those
So he
extra
traveled to
cards?
Vegas, jumped at the chance. He got a tattoo of the logo on his back, earning him Footlongs for life, awarded in the form of $50,000 in Subway gift cards.
Wow.
The winning tattoo is how many square inches? What do you think he went for?
So what's a square inch? Something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a foot.
yeah.
How big is
long.
it back? I don't know.
Are you saying it's a foot long?
1 by 1 would obviously be 2 square inches. I'm going to try and pull this up here because
20. I'll say 20 square
20
inches.
square
Is that
inches.
crazy? Too
No.
big?
No, that's not too big.
what do you want to go with?
I'm saying 24 square inches because I think it's 2 inches up and 12. I think it's a foot long.
Okay.
And
Which
2
they also got sued for.
Yeah, I think it's 40 square inches.
Oh my God.
Like the whole back.
I hope it isn't.
The whole back.
Okay.
I hope it isn't.
24.
What was the lock in here?
How drunk was
20, 24, 40.
40.
Okay.
I'm
The winning
going
tattoo
crazy.
in square inches that got him a year's worth is 144 square inches.
Oh.
This is the photo
Oh
of
my
it
God,
on
dude.
his back.
It's like the Sublime album.
Look at this.
He has a corporate company name on his back. You shill.
Subway Series.
You corporate shill.
Quote, I'm
He
a
might not have
Family?
much else going on in his life.
I don't practice sandwicheria.
There it is.
I ain't got no toasted meatball.
I'm a huge fan of Subway, so I thought about it. Did you? And I thought
You didn't think about anything, bro.
I thought
I'm
about
not
it,
anything.
and I thought anybody saying that already is
I
drunk.
thought about it.
I thought about it, and I thought, well, maybe I should fly out to Vegas, he said. I'm thrilled to have made it this far, not in life.
Dan,
And
this tells me he's got no one in his life to tell him no.
no, he needs a no guy.
You didn't know, man.
No guy or no
And by
woman.
no guy, I mean a partner.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to have made it this far and to have actually gotten the big tattoo. I'm proud of it. To which I say, you better be.
You bet. Yeah.
Kunz first heard about the event in a Twitter group chat. That already tells you.
Is there
There's
such a thing?
Well,
Probably a Subway group chat, right?
No, I bet it's a
Subway themed
No,
group
it's
chat?
a DM group chat. It's a DM group chat.
Okay.
That is a thing.
whatever. He's paying for a blue check. I can tell you that much. Someone shared the news in there, and I thought, wow, I should do that because I would love to get free Subway for life. He said, this is a simple man.
Yeah.
Kunz actually credits Subway with helping him improve his health years ago. To which Subway's probably like, look, we are distancing ourselves from
Yeah.
people who have lost weight
Yeah.
via our diets. We're on the, it's all about the menu now.
Please don't show us your old pants.
Right.
Please do not hold up your old
Also,
pants.
our bread isn't bread. It's all sugar.
Kunz credits them with helping him improve his health. I used to be a chunky teenager. Everybody did. And Subway was one of the factors
So
that
did
helped me
Nikola
change out of a
Jokic.
less healthy fast food diet. It helped me become a lot healthier. And, well, until you
Yeah,
get this tattoo.
great.
Besides Kunz, 8 other fans got 3x3-inch tattoos of the Subway Series logo on a shoulder blade, forearm, and calf. They won free sandwiches for a year. Awarded as how much money? How much money do you think Subway
So
says this is
50
what you
grand
need
for life.
This is what you
$5,000.
need for a year.
$5 grand.
$5 grand.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $3,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $4,500.
Was it Breckenmeyer who told us that he did a commercial and got like a Subway black card?
Yes, he
You
got.
got a black card. You could go in and get it.
And
That's pretty cool.
He said he's terrified to use it because a couple of the times they look at him like, sir, just
Yeah,
pay.
if you go
We
to
don't
an
even-
airport one that's independently owned,
They
you're
have-
not,
or
you're not
if
going
they
to get any
recognize
favors
him.
there.
No, they don't
They
even have
recognize
ham.
Breckenmeyer. Like,
They don't even have
look,
ham.
This
Yeah.
guy is not going to pay for his...
Airport extensions of chain restaurants are all
I went to a
doing their
Jersey
own thing.
Mike's that wasn't the only was the only Jersey Mike's that wasn't good, and it was in an airport.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
one in
remember.
Vegas is questionable.
It was like
Do I-
Denver or Vegas. It
do
might
I
have been
need-
Vegas.
yeah.
Anything at an airport is... Do we have to talk about the American
Yeah.
Airlines sports bar at American Airlines?
Oh, yeah, home
called
turf.
Home Turf.
Right. No
Whose
one's home.
Whose home turf is that?
Right.
You don't, who's like, hey, let's go watch the game.
Let's watch the Bears game this weekend.
Where are you
Let's
gonna go?
We
I
gotta
gotta
go
buy a
a
plane
ticket, go
ticket
through security
to
at the
go
airport.
to our home turf.
And I will say, if it is your home turf, like you've landed and now you're drinking, just go get your luggage.
Just go home.
Go
That's
home.
true.
Just go
What was
home.
your guess?
My guess was $4,500 because I'm thinking like $12 a
Okay.
day.
I said, he
5K.
said 5K. I
50 is
said
a lifetime.
3.
50K is a lifetime.
$3,000.
For a month, they awarded you $4,380.
Oh, Jay,
Well,
That's
done,
so close.
Jason.
That was really well done.
That was so
That
close.
really
To
well
promote
done.
its
You
new-
played this game.
No, I was doing the math in my head. I was doing.
To promote its newest sandwiches, Subway also gave away 1 million free subs from the Subway series earlier this month.
Do they just have extra ingredients lying around?
They are just trying to hold ground.
This is
what
a
they're
dump.
doing.
This
Yeah.
is
So one is like they probably do the algorithm. If you're going to eat Subway for a lifetime, we only need to pay you for 10 years because you'll
Right.
probably die.
Right.
You'll be dead. You'll be dead.
Use
That's
that
right.
bread.
This is like
And
the
the-
turtle wax, free turtle wax for a year. You're like, I can't get through half a can.
But I will say,
Yeah.
there are times on the road where you find a 24-hour Subway and a meatball sub or a cold cooked combo.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
grateful for.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
There are times where you're with your kids and they're coming from a swim practice.
You're like, oh, we gonna take a McDonald's? Or what are we gonna do here?
If your choice is McDonald's or Subway, you're like,
Subway.
just go over there and get a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
And,
I
and
agree
we'll
with
feel
that.
better about ourselves.
Just go over and order something you've never ordered in my presence.
Actually, hold
ever
on real
before.
quick. We're going to go in here and get you a tattoo first. And then
But if I work for Jersey Mike's marketing, I
What do
would
you do?
have the
How do you-
campaign where we show this guy's back getting lasered off, and then we show him going with our brand, Jersey Mike's.
yeah. Cover it up.
Like
Just
when
says
the,
Mike's Way.
Who was it? The Sprint guy jumped over to AT&T.
Oh, yeah,
like
can
it
you
was
hear
a
me
big
now?
deal that we
Can you
cared
hear me now,
about.
guy? Yeah.
Like we cared about his loyalty. Like, guess who I like now? I'm like, I don't care. I didn't care before.
You're just
like
an
he's
actor.
our guy.
I
You're
just
an
picture
actor
the
hired for a commercial.
I just picture the conference room where someone laid that out and just stormed out, dropping their mic like,
Well, look who we got.
We'll get the Subway guy and we'll tattoo him with our logo.
That's story number 2.
Or no,
my
or
friends.
what they do is they take the same Subway logo and then right underneath that they just put the word sucks.
we can all
Subway
this.
series
We can all
sucks,
this.
and then a little Jersey Mike's logo right underneath.
Feels very Jersey Mike's.
Right?
All right, that's story 2, friends.
There you
Randy,
go.
you were up third.
I got a little.
Do you remember? Do you want me to do it?
I don't remember, Dan.
You have all I see, I'm not going to scroll any further, is man arrested after posing as Disney World.
Okay.
And I don't know what
Oh
that
my
is.
God, this
Okay.
is a great one. Matt Walsh is with us. We have one more story. The dog is asleep on me. I don't care. Let's do this damn thing. All right, we'll be right back. More Dumb People Town right after this.
Boom.
Hey, Townies, welcome back to the show. I am going to take us home with Matt Walsh.
Before you do that, I want to remind everybody, our Patreon is only $5 a month.
Yes.
We do Greenleys on there. We tell personal stories on there. We're eventually going to do some dumbass eating challenge. It is a safe haven for dumb, including your own.
Yeah.
You can email dptpod@gmail.com and send us any dumb story from your life that you witnessed or you know about, maybe some family lore. It's a great, good time. And it's only $5 a month.
We'll do a Jersey Mike's Jimmy John's Subway food challenge.
There's not even
Yeah, we'll do it.
Or
there's not
freeze the
even-
cake and see who's going to eat the whole thing.
Yes.
We'll do a eat the whole thing
Eat
challenge.
the whole thing challenge. Oh, whoever. Yes. If someone loses a
sick.
bet, here's what we'll do, Dan. You know the hot chip challenge?
We are
the
supposed to
hottest
do
chip
that.
in the world.
Oh, my
If we
God.
get to 1,000 Patreon people, Randy and I are going to try the
Well, I'm
hottest chip
going
in the
to
world.
as well.
And whoever lasts the least amount of time.
I
has
think
to
you got
eat
to
the rest
chase
of
it
this
with the cake. The cake,
rest
the
is-
cake is how we
worse.
calm down.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll do it at 500 so that then I can commentate when you guys do it at 1,000.
Jay and I are going to kill each other. Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This one was sent in by a great person who sends stuff in. This is Matthew Friedman.
Hey, Matthew
At
Friedman.
Not Your Average Matt,
Matt.
AVG Matt. Not
Yep.
Your AVG Matt. Okay, ready? Sent in. This is back in December. Here's the headline. Florida man arrested after posing as Disney World employee and stealing Star Wars R2-D2 replica.
Whoa.
I mean, this guy's going after him more than DeSantis, right? He's like on the inside.
Do
Going
you guys
deep.
Do you ever have you ever been to Adam Savage's like after party at Sketchfest where it's like his workshop
had-
that has
there-
all the movie
yeah,
props and like
yeah.
everything?
Yes.
The Mythbuster guy.
He has an R2-D2 in there that's a set R2-D2 that
bet he stole it. I bet he-
going to the Smithsonian. He also has a whole bunch of Indiana Jones things, and
Oh my God.
God bless him, his trust level in comics, none of the cabinets are locked.
Yeah.
And so
Better lock that stuff.
I got a couple of the comics to be like, we have to see how heavy. Remember the sandbag to the thing? I'm like,
God.
we have to see how heavy it really is.
To the head.
And Dan,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
have to put something else of equal weight?
Dude, an alarm went off, and then I got shot with a dart.
Oh.
By Alfred Molina.
Oh my
Very
God.
weird.
And a snake came out of his mouth, right? Okay. Florida man has been arrested after he posed as a Disney World employee and stole we're going to talk about how much it cost, replica of the iconic Star Wars R2-D2 character. ABC Central Florida affiliate FTV for the win, reports that David Emerson Proudfoot. This may be the best name
His name
ever.
is David Emerson Proudfoot.
His name
And there's
was
a lot of things he hasn't stolen, but just you wait.
Just you wait. By the way,
David Emerson Proudfoot.
It's, to me, it's like, could this be like a Emerson, Lake and Palmer Native American spinoff? Like they had a group that tried to sue Emerson, Lake.
DEP.
Wait, so here's the best R2D2 bit ever, stand-up bit. Felipe Esparza. I'm going to give him all the credit in the world. It is a bit that it makes me laugh so hard that he said it's like R2. I don't want to do it. It's his bit, but I would say go find it.
Go watch that.
Worth it. Worth the search.
Just that R2D2 is
Hispanic.
definitely Mexican.
That's all we need to know. That's
makes
a great premise.
The
Said all
noises.
those noises he makes.
Just brilliant. All right,
So
of Kissimmee, was arrested on May 31st after he snatched the droid from Disney World's Swan Hotel in an attempt to get hired as a security guard at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. So was he going to snatch it and then
Look what I saved.
Look what I
and
found.
Oh, really?
Maybe try and.
But the crazy thing is, even being an employee, there'd be some point at a checkpoint or something where someone would go, "Where are you going with that?"
So that's a big.
Well,
thing
but
to
okay.
get
So
out.
according to police, Proudfoot was seen by hotel security pushing a cart on
Hotel.
property.
He got all the way. So this is on property.
A cart on property while wearing an orange work vest and a Disney World
Grand
name
Floridian.
tag. I mean,
He made a name tag.
Sure.
Or maybe he went to the gift shop and found one with
I
his
have
name
one.
on it.
I have one. Someone got one that says Daniel. It was like at a thrift shop or whatever, and they gave it to me. And
it's a
I
Disney
will
World
tell you
name
firsthand, they frown on you wearing an employee name tag if you are not one. Yeah.
Just to wear it to the park when you go to the park?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
security guards who suspected something suspicious was taking place subsequently escorted Proudfoot to the Yacht Club Resort to retrieve his belongings and driver's license from the employees' lockers. So they're like, all right, now let's see what it is. At which point, Disney officials called law enforcement. Proudfoot allegedly told police he had a pending application with Walt Disney World Security and was only moving
I'm pre-hired.
I'm
No, guys, I'm
only
pre-hired.
moving the R2D2 replica in an effort to show weakness in the security of the resort. So he's like, I'm stress testing this thing.
This is the guy who heard that a hacker ended up being hired by the FBI.
Yes.
And he was like, he watched Catch Me If You Can twice and was like, I
You
can
need
do
me.
this.
If I'm exposing
I'm cheating
your-
with your wife to show you how much you don't appreciate her.
You better watch it. Okay, so with the hope of landing a job at the resort. He also later admitted to breaking into 3 separate arcade machines at Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
That's just a flash.
You gotta
Well,
lock-
that
You gotta
that
lock
seems
that up.
off topic, right?
A
little
You're not really testing security at that point.
Matt, that was for him.
Vandalism. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes he does one for him.
That's
one
just
for
my
them, one for-
appetite. That's not what I do.
He did it at the Wilderness Lodge, the Boardwalk Resort, and the Grand Floridian
I called
Resort.
it.
So he
I
did
said Grand Floridian.
3 separate resorts to just show them, look, I can break into these things.
Just to get some
anytime.
quarters? Is that what he's
Maybe.
going after? Is that the prize?
He's
No, to
been
change who has the high score.
That's it.
Everyone is Proudfoot.
Proudfoot had the dog just literally laid on her.
Readjusted. Do you need me to do anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Proudfoot. Anytime I say Proudfoot, it makes me laugh.
I feel like you're talking about Land Before Time.
He's been charged with 2 counts of grand theft, 1 count of petite theft.
Okay.
Petite theft. It's so
Really?
cute.
It's a little bit.
It's like when you want the steak, but you want the small.
bone in
the
petite
petite
theft.
fillet.
It's
yeah.
enough.
He was
Yeah,
also
it is
charged
enough.
with 1 count of this is the droid you're looking for. I'm sorry. Do you think that he said that he tried that people tried to stop him from leaving the park? And he said that, all right, so 1 count of obstruction by false information and 1 count of scheming to defraud this guy.
Yeah.
So
well,
to
he
me,
did have a scheme.
Was he claiming his plan was to get caught so he could tell them?
When they stopped him, he said,
You did it
Guys,
right.
I currently have an
Congratulations.
application with security. And to show
Congratulations.
you how good I'm going to be at this job, I wanted to show you the flaws, the
How
cracks
easy
in
it
your
is to walk
security.
out
That's
of here.
exactly what he
So
said.
shouldn't I be hired now?
But if they
Because-
hadn't stopped him, how do we know he wasn't going to leave
wasn't
premises?
gonna. He
I
was-
know that, but I'm
Said
saying
he was just moving it.
Okay.
I mean, but
He was going to then put it back
Maybe.
after he successfully.
strip it and sell it for parts on Tatooine. That's my only thing if I could do that.
Good pull.
The Star Wars bar, the alley behind the Cheesecake Factory. Where do you sell the extra parts? But that is really, to me. All right, so let's figure out how old is this guy? Edmund.
What was his Give me the name, full name. Emerson Proudfoot. David Emerson.
David
Proudfoot.
Emerson
Proudfoot.
Proudfoot III.
I'm just trying to date it with maybe an
I know.
80s celebrity
David
or
Emerson
something.
Proudfoot is how old?
Well, you have to be dumb to think that's going to work, right? Mm-hmm. This is like people who commit a crime and then be like, oh no, there's a letter in my car that says I'm
Right.
actually here.
41. I don't know.
41? Okay, Jay,
Ooh,
what do you
I like
think?
it.
29.
Daniel?
I'll go sweetness, 34.
34.
Yeah.
Get your answers in, townies, because David Emerson Proudfoot is 44 years old.
Oh!
You better
There's
believe
something about older people that makes me think of security.
Well, she left.
Gonna
She
tell
left.
me I can't pull something off.
She left. He's never amounted to anything.
But the young person's going to want a more lively job,
That's right,
Like,
right.
it's more sedentary to be
And
security.
an older person feels like they can be like, look, I'm just trying to work. You know,
I'm helping-
me. Like
No.
I just want to touch.
I'm
base.
helping you guys out.
I'm helping you out.
I'm helping you guys
I'm
out.
teaching you.
All right, now, do we want
The
to...
kid runs.
Let's venture to guess how, and this is what we'll get
The
out here on
value?
this, how the value of the R2D2 replica that he was trying to walk out.
Is there a hologram that comes out of it?
it was set up in some hotel, right? That's
You had to
what
be.
it was on display
Yes,
in a
probably
hotel.
Yes.
Grand Floridian.
I mean,
Put it
I
in a
don't
cart with
know.
an orange vest on, tried to walk it out of there.
Oh, I missed that. Is that real? You said
yeah,
that?
that's what he-
he put an orange vest on R2D2?
on
No,
himself.
no. R2D2.
I literally thought that's what you meant.
This is
I love
our-
this guy now.
What's R2D2? He's working construction. Don't
guys,
look at him.
don't touch
I'm
him.
going to go, Matt.
and he had a cart. You think he brought the cart? Or he just took a hotel cart.
He took a hotel.
Oh, like the luggage
Yeah,
cart.
Yeah, like a luggage
okay,
cart.
Okay.
And just...
Or like
Where do you
from-
want to go,
from
Matt? Do you want to go
catering.
first, Tig, or third?
I'll go last. I like the
All right,
safety
okay.
of like.
I'll go
Jay,
first.
Oh, what do you think?
Go ahead.
I'm going to go
how's-
$17,000.
17 grand?
Yes.
Jay, what do you
I'm
think?
gonna say $34,000.
Okay.
It's a real thing.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say. What'd you say? 7? I'll say 21.
$21,000. All right, get your answers in, Townie.
Okay.
Again, the name of the podcast so people can subscribe and love this dog. Subscribe and love it, Matt Walsh, so they can check it
Master.
out. Is
Second in command.
Second in command. Going back and through all the Veep episodes and giving you little Easter eggs and tidbits and stories of what happened behind the scenes with Tim Simons.
And cameos. I'm sure people like
Cameos.
Randall Park,
Lots of
Sam
friends. Yeah,
Richardson.
lots of- yep.
people
What
will
a
show
great
up.
idea. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be subscribing to that, and you guys should too. This R2D2 replica was $10,000.
Oh,
very
damn.
good,
Nice.
Daniel.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Because it doesn't have to have any functionality.
And it's
yeah.
a replica.
yeah, and they
replica.
crank them out.
Still, by the way, 10
Yeah.
grand is a lot.
10 grand is a lot.
Yeah, you shouldn't think you're getting away with that.
You shouldn't think you can walk
Should have
off.
tried to roll
Here's
a
the crazy
BB-8
thing.
out of there.
And also, it's on display in the hotel, so it can't be. They know people are going to try to take it.
Right.
They're not going to put
Time
like
of day
the crown jewels.
Time of day is everything with a hotel. You
Yeah.
either want to do like 2 in the morning and be like, maintenance, we can't do this when there's
Or steal it in
or
plain
during during check-in,
sight.
where it's
Plain
just
sight.
chaos.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you look official and you look like you know what you're doing. They asked me to come down
I gotta
from the
move
park to
this
move it
over to
out.
the
And
other-
yeah.
Actually, what you really should have is gone in the day before, put a sign on it that said like flagged for repair, and then be like, hey, I'm going to come back tomorrow and grab this. We got to.
I hope he had a clipboard. That just it's just a little
Yeah.
more.
I need you to
and a
sign
hard
for the-
hat.
And
I
an
need
old-
you to
someone to
sign.
No, you don't
for
want
me.
to engage.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you're
yeah,
bringing
no.
suspicion.
No,
towards
you need an old Bluetooth that you keep talking to people.
Like an everything everywhere all at once.
Yes.
Bluetooth.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Now I want to
so
steal a tiger from Vegas.
Don't do it.
good. Real
In the
one?
lobby. Well, what do they display in the Vegas lobbies? I
don't
feel
know.
like you've given me
you
how to
could-
do
yes.
it.
Yeah.
But Vegas has probably better security than the
I
hotel.
think the second you lift
Like
it
Vegas,
up,
they can
3
shoot
people
you.
tackle you
Yeah.
and
They're-
tase you.
They're probably tracking you the minute you go in.
100%.
There's a camera in the tiger you're trying to steal. So forget it. It's a GoPro that the
probably a
tiger's
guy in
You
following.
find out it's a replica tiger too. That when you get it, It's like
I so wanted there to be a small security, like a kid who's a security guard, to be
Inside
the
the-
R2D2. He's like, bitch.
Hey, whoa.
Hey. There you go.
All right,
That is
that's
the
a
story.
show.
That's a show. Matt Walsh, thank you for doing it with
always
us.
a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you. Love you. And oh shit, we got to get back to work.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.